Yeah, I know. But yeah, the thought crossed my mind when it started. Holy moly! I'm just sitting back in my seat now, admiring my brilliance at avoiding crashing then. Oh, credit where credit's due, Dave. That was sheer skill on my part. The snow, everything, and this truck that seems to be as stable as a swing bridge. There's got to be a petrol station off the side of the road somewhere, surely. Helps if I use them right. Oh. I might have missed my chance. It's not looking good, is it? Well, we've had everything else so far in this stream. Why shouldn't we have running out of fuel? We're definitely going to run out of fuel, there's no way. We're going to look for a place to sleep too, and it doesn't look like, oh, maybe at the toll. But it's not looking good at all. And I should have gone to the fuel. Oh no, they've all stopped. Trying to save some fuel without having to go through all the gears. Well, there's a station there. Can we get to that one? Gotta do very short gear changes here. Get the revs down a bit. I might coast down any hills. Hopefully there's a place to sleep there. Doesn't look like there is there? Let me make a plan. There's parking here. I was parking there as well. That's right. So let's try and get there. I think the time will be perfect. We've got half an hour. That'll probably get us to the next toll. The gas though. Can we start going downhill for a bit so I can go into neutral? Coast down.
Straight
probably. Not helpful now though. Thanks, Caravan. That's why Jeremy Clarkson gives you so much crap. Right, let me in, little piggy. Why are you stopping? It's a drive-through. Just pick up your burger and go. Damn it. About 100. That was in the first 5 minutes, Mike. Hey, buddy. Just about to run out of fuel. Bit of diesel. Thanks, Mike. So am I. Hey, you been? Tell you what, if I run out of fuel just before I get to the petrol station, I'm either gonna sit in silence, but I'll most probably actually laugh for about an hour and a half. Because there's nothing worse than running out just before you get to a petrol station. And because I'm streaming, normally when it happens in my solo play, I do manage to coast there. I very rarely ever have to call in a tow truck. I've managed to coast, and I've even coasted quite a long way. I've been lucky at some points. Yeah. I will say I don't remember ever calling a tow truck service, but I doubt that's likely. I doubt that is very likely. The chances of me never having to call one, and I know I've run out of fuel a few times. Not a regular occurrence, but a few. In my long, illustrious career as a truck driver. I don't have that big a tank, do I? Just 500 litres. I'm closer to 600. Right. Where can I sleep? Of course it'll be on the side here, wouldn't it? Anytime, game. Whenever. Thank you. Alright, let's get this thing. How much money we don't make. Oh, look at that. 20 grand. Is that it? Sure, there's more. Right, let's go. On our way to the north. It's a little busy, isn't it? Is that Settle down, mate. Thank you. Right, hopefully I'm going to get the fuel to last a bit longer, knowing that I've got 16 gears and not 13. Tell you what, did you hear the dog? That dog has not barked once since I haven't been streaming. Not once. I thought it'd gone, no longer was there. Because I hadn't heard a bark. Three times. I thought this did have a digital display for, and I've already been through it, but I'm sure there was a digital display for the speed. I wonder if there's a mod for that option, like these displays. Ah, sorry, I mean these displays. You can put up there and it'll give you your current speed and stuff. Yeah, I went through them all. I'll wait for a straight bit. Well, I suppose I don't have to really. I'm going to keep on the road. So this one's the fuel. Should have chosen a better steering wheel than this. Alright, there's the water temp. There's the add blue. And there's the fuel again. Is that it? There's two. The one on the top left there is the cruise control setting. It's set to 82 Ks. If I turn cruise control off and then back on, you see it. The steering wheel, it's because it is, man. I bought it from an auction from a school that's been shut down. Students no longer need to be steered into the right direction. So they sold it. Hey? 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 That was shocking, eh? I'm proud of that. I'm proud of how bad that was. Hey, Smeedo. I laugh at him just for some reason. He should be asleep now, but I said it because Smeedo lives in Germany and we've just come into Germany is the reason why I said that. Nowhere near where he lives at the moment, but hey. Potato, potato. But I laughed when I said that. He came into chat and goes, "Oh, hello," and freak him out. Wonder how I knew he was there without him saying anything. That would have made my day. Keep him guessing. I like keeping Smudo guessing. Did that with Mr. Frefgar years ago when before his Discord was up and running, and leaving comments on his video. And I was leaving comments, and then I'd let him know something. And it was back when he was pre-recording his videos up to a week or something. And so I let him know something in some of the comments that had nothing to do with the video at the time, but it was an FYI thing. And then the next video he would ask the question that I already had answered to the previous video. And that happened about 4 videos in a row. So I started making a joke about it. It's a Iveco. And I said I did it one, and I said something, and I said, don't worry, I'm not stalking you. That's not me with the binoculars outside your door. By the way, your kettle's just finished boiling. And when Friff was reading it, literally his wife Sen had put the kettle on and it finished boiling at the point he read that. So, if you want to know your future, just ask me, I'll get it wrong. But eventually I'll get it right. I've got a 50-50 chance, right? I'll either be right or wrong. Does he? I watched it and I can't remember. To be honest, I was busy watching it while I was doing something else. I realised that since I was streaming today, I've actually got to do all the intro videos. The YouTube edits. Which I normally do them for the week. I do it on a Monday. I do them all, put the date in, do all the how many parts, 5, 6 or 8 depending on the video. I do 8 of them for ATS and ETS just in case I go over the 5 o'clock mark. I do 6 for Farming Sim, and at the moment because of the car mechanic I finish at 4. I'll do the 5. I think I need to take some painkillers. I think I've got a bit of sinus or something going. Through all that illness that I had, whatever it was, last week, also at the same time, the weird thing of like the feeling, you know, when your nose feels like it's just about to get blocked up and start to run. I've had that feeling all last week, today. Then every time I put my headset on, I feel like I'm overheating. It's weird, eh? I'm just wondering if it's a sinus thing. I just need some more drugs. My free Panadol. The doctor's nicely prescribed to me in weekly dose, apparently. Which is weird, even the chemist said it was weird. when I was talking to the doctor on Tuesday, whatever it was, he gave me a prescription for painkillers that just deal with your stomach, which I didn't realise there would be any that would just deal with your stomach, but I suppose, you know, there's bound to be. But I'd also run out of Panadol. So I rang up the chemist to get my repeat. I got repeats up until April. Okay. Alright. Hopefully it's nothing, but my stomach is starting to... see what happens. What was I saying? Oh, I rang up to get the repeat. And since I was going into town on Wednesday, which was the 16th, wasn't it? Yeah. Which is when I was going to pick up my other prescription. Trying to organise it so they'll both be ready at the same time. They informed me that I couldn't actually get it until the 17th. I was, oh no, come on. Because yeah, your doctor weirdly had done a weekly prescription. And after I hung up the phone, I went the next day and I picked up the prescription, and when I was there I said, can I organise for another pickup tomorrow for the other one since I'm not allowed it tomorrow? And the chemist went, same thing, yeah, it's weird they did that. And I said, yeah, it's even more weirder because it was 2 weeks ago when I last picked up my lot. And he goes, oh really, hang on a second. He goes and has a look. Now generally you normally got to ring up and order your repeat prescriptions. They've been doing them automatically, and I had another repeat already sitting there ready to be picked up from the week before, because I wasn't going through the painkillers that often. I was only using it twice a day. I might have pushed myself with that lunch I had this afternoon. Hopefully it's nothing. Let's see if I can drive and take some painkillers at the same time. I'm just getting close. We'll get through the day, have another sleep, and while we're sleeping I'll go make myself a coffee, which also usually kicks it off as well. Probably the last thing I want to have. Coffee's a good one when it starts going like this, to get it going again. Alright. I was trying to get through the day without taking any painkillers. Don't want to be taking them all the time. Now, hang on, what do we got here? Mingfish, the weirdest, heaviest line spread. Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah, I remember that. Keep tipping those tricked up. It was COVID. Apparently not, according to the doctors. Doctor did say go get yourself tested, and went nah. But the stomach thing, they said that with COVID, you don't just get a stomach thing, even though it's a rare thing with COVID, but you don't get it on its own, you'll get the other symptoms as well. So, if it was, then yeah, I'm lucky. That's all it does to me. I'm lucky. Not luckier than the poor guy we had last night. Found out he was 48 years of age, 48 years old, and died from COVID. Healthy as well. Left behind a wife and 3 kids. So, unbelievably sad. Sad times at the moment. All round, I know. But throughout history it's been worse times, so... Let's come here and be happy and ignore them all. Get away from it for a few hours. Watch me crash instead. In the full knowledge that no AI drivers were killed in the making of the stream. Surrounded by pixelated crash test dummies. And I'm their king. King of the crash test. A dummy behind the wheel. How much further have we got to go? Why I'm asking you. I can check myself, right? Ooh, we're up to 102 grand. Watch that corner. Slow down. Don't trust this corner. Not in this weather. Not when someone spilled white paint all over the road. What do we got? We were 66 hours to go, another 3,900 kilometers. Not that far then. We'll be there in no time. As in, it'll take so long that there is no measurement for that amount of time that it's going to take us to get there. We're only in Germany, aren't we? We need to go to... Where are we going, actually? Are we going to France to go over the channel, or are we going to... is it Amsterdam? No, it's not Amsterdam, is it? Where is it? Where's the other ferry that goes over? Goes over to Plymouth from... Time's almost up. Wrong. Don't know. Pass. Can't remember where the other place is. Somewhere around Holland. Or Belgium. Europe or somewhere. Yeah, you would have, especially with that one. Yeah, you would have been in hospital. Imagine if it cured it. Slight side effect. Cures asthma. I thought we'd been this way before. I just noticed on the map. Apparently we've never been this way before. I'm sure we've been this way before. We've definitely been through Germany a few times. Yeah. Well, the game certainly agrees with you.
Keep left.
Yeah, well, we hear it here all the time, as well as all that. And the Ukraine thing really gets on my nerves. It really upsets me what's going on there, so I want to avoid talking about it, Mike. What the heck is that building? Is that a train station or something? What is that? I know what it is. It's the Thunderbirds headquarters. New and improved. UN sanctioned. Oh, Murph, I forget you. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's just Murph. Hey, buddy, long time no see. And considering the fact it's taken me, what, about an hour and a half to remember that you're there, it clearly shows when I've been been at intersections and stuff like that, I really haven't been looking out for traffic. So no wonder I've been crashing.
Keep left.
Yeah, it could be. Hilton Hotel. What's the time? Is there a time on this? There it is. Is that the time there where it says 13:28, 29? That must be the time. When are we going to get snow again? That's my concern. I bet you after the next sleep or just before we go to sleep. Actually, I've got to change that. Oh, I better do that now while I'm thinking about it. I could have done this when we got to sleep, but I would have forgotten it by then. It's winter. When we get to frost, a heavy winter will pop right up here, shall we? Oh, I'll leave it here for the winter.